waiting for her. So nice to see that how many of you are here. Oh, Lord.
And we're
Hey!
online. Yay!
Hey!
Technique. Hey, Tarja, how are you?
I am great. Oh, you look so beautiful.
Thank you. Same to you.
Oh, I found you. Oh my God, this technique is crazy. They are changing every second day. This Instagram, every update you do is like, oh, and I'm so bad with that.
Same here. I'm really horrible. I have not succeeded to do it right once. And then my internet just say, you know what? I'm going to take a break. Sure. Yeah. Do that
Oh,
only when I do live chats. Yeah. But
how are you
now it's working.
doing? It's so nice to see you.
Likewise. I'm doing good. Yeah. Given all the circumstances, I mean, then I guess being healthy is the most important thing.
Yeah.
And I am, my family is, and that feels really great. And you, how are you?
I am great, thank you too. Obviously, we are facing this situation that we never expected, huh? This would arrive, but
No,
everybody, our public is in the same. Everybody is in the same.
everybody. Yeah, that's
But
the thing.
obviously, it's for me. It was in the beginning. It was pretty hard. I mean, it was not an easy situation. It was like it was psychologically quite hard to understand, like the moment when I finally got it that I don't need to fight against this universe anymore because I cannot do anything about it. I
Right.
just, I mean, it took I took a hard hit, but then after all, it's been absolutely amazing to be with the family. I mean,
Right.
you
Yeah.
are absolutely, you are a mother like I am, and so how has it been? You've been with your daughter now, and how old is
Yeah.
she now already?
She's getting, she's gonna be 4 in March.
Oh,
Yeah, so she goes from real small to a little bit bigger, and then more talking, more understanding. You've had that phase. Um, yeah, a little bit.
great.
Yeah, very very nice age. So I have done the same in the beginning. I couldn't believe it, but then again, I was slightly overworked when it all happened. So the initial break that it gave was like, oh,
Great.
I can breathe.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean, after a couple of weeks, then you're like, so now what?
Yeah.
Well,
Right.
now we're still not doing anything. But then I try to indeed focus on the things that we can do, which
Yeah.
is spend time with my family, also with my husband, who is also a touring artist. We have not
Oh,
spent that much time together ever, which is wonderful. And we've had such a great summer. But I do have to admit that now that the dark days have come, already since September, you know it's going to come, and then it slowly but surely creeps up. And now we're in the middle of the darkest days before
yeah.
Christmas. It's like, where is the sun? Well, you live in a different country now, but it's still like here, it's so murky.
Yeah, I know. I bring you. I send you all this sun from
Thank
Spain.
you.
I mean, it's so
Wonderful. Yeah,
great.
we need that here in. Well, I live in Sweden now, and I live near Gothenburg, and snow just doesn't happen here anymore. Hasn't in a couple of years, and so it's just gray and dark and rainy, pissy.
Yes.
2 degrees.
God, I know that. I
Ah,
know.
but if that is the thing that you need to complain about, in the end of the day, then there is really nothing really wrong. So I should not nag about the weather, because that is also something I cannot change. And just enjoy the things that we do have. We have Christmas coming up, and you have all kinds of stuff planned. I'm sure you were telling everybody, but tell
Yes.
me, what are you doing?
Oh, oh, oh.
Plenty.
Yeah, plenty of things, but absolutely, of course, I miss the concerts a lot. Like, who doesn't? I mean, I'm just
Mm.
afraid that whenever that chance is there, I mean, in a couple of days, I will do streaming concerts.
Oh,
And
yeah.
these are
Exciting.
concerts. These are different from the rock. Obviously, I've been doing these concerts since 2004 already, so it's becoming, or it is a tradition for me already. But these are quiet concerts, peaceful concerts, dark, atmospheric, intimate concerts. But when you are talking about the rock concerts, and whenever that might happen, I'm just afraid to break all my bones when we get to that.
Yeah.
Because it's going to be like, oh my God, I cannot handle it. So
No,
beautiful.
and there is not a gym in the world that can really prepare us for it either.
The whole body will ache the next 2 weeks. I'm sure of it.
Yeah. First and foremost, the neck muscles that will do severe work. Yeah.
But yeah, I am now in the last minute of panic here at home, packing the
Christmas panic.
Yeah, the last minute of panic. And packing the bags, and tomorrow going for a PCR test, because we need to have it, everybody needs to have it done before the, and then, yeah, hopefully everything goes fine. And 11th and 12th will be, I will be singing again.
Oh, that sounds great.
Yeah.
I'd love to join that, actually.
Yeah, I will.
Yeah, wonderful.
Yeah, because it's like I haven't been able to join up with my musicians, rock musicians, any musicians. I mean, every one of us, we live in countries, and absolutely.
Same country. Yeah, same problem. I mean, yeah. Oh, yeah. I was moving. I have the same problem. Yeah. Yeah. So there we are at home with online measure. Yeah, it's just, it's not the real thing. But how wonderful that you have something coming. That is something to look forward to. I wish I could really say that moment, that day is the, that's the light at the end of the tunnel. I'm sure everybody's reading the news and waiting for the newest reports on the vaccine and stuff. But yeah, I just kind of read it, and then it slips my mind again, because nothing has really happened yet.
Yeah, no.
I can't really focus on the maybes anymore. I'm tired of maybe this and maybe that. And every time you think now we've had the worst, then, well, we haven't had the worst. And yeah, so we'll take it as it comes, but it's wonderful to have something to look forward to. In your case, the 11th and 12th of December then. Yeah.
And cool. you and your concert, you were supposed to do something also, no?
Yes.
They got postponed? Yes.
Yeah. I have one of my solo shows left. Sorry for moving. And I should have been, well, I had my initial concert in March, then it was postponed to September, then to October, then to December, and now we moved it to oh man, I'm so sorry, but I can't remember, because I'm like, we'll see, because the thing was that it's a show for about 6,000 people. And so that was really, of course, not possible. Then they made new rules. And so we divided one show up into 6 shows. And I was going to do 6 shows. Then we moved those 6 shows. We moved the 6 shows. And now again, we've moved those 6 shows. But I have to say, if it's not going to work this time, I'd rather postpone it even longer and then do that one big show that I was supposed to do. Yeah. Because now the time, also the show is getting a little bit older. The time in between, I'm writing new music. I would like to release a solo record at some point.
Nice.
And, that's super exciting. And time demanding, as you know, to build up something from scratch is, you need to get a whole new ball rolling. There is a name and there's a past, and so what am I going to do? What is it going to be like? And that I've been doing sort of this year, try to give that some kind of form. I could only say, well, it's not metal and it's not rock, but then there's so much more you can do, and there's still certain flavors to my sound, and a certain, I have a hang for dark music and melodramatic stuff, and I'm surely not a pop queen. I'll never be that. So I'm kind of looking into what it is then, and that's a slow process.
But that is fantastic that you can dial. I mean, it's very important every one of us, for every one of us to dive into ourselves and really check where we really, what I would love to like to do. And that is when you can do that, because this is the time now that I really hope that people would really do that. Check out the, really ask yourself if you're happy with your life, and you know what you want to do and how would like to progress.
Absolutely.
What the corner, because really it's now or never. I mean, now or never. It's always like, it's always been like that, but we haven't been doing it. We have been living like in a
but that's also it. In my case, there was no time before, and this last year I got this new sort of solo career because I was in this Dutch TV show. I think in Finland it's called Vine Elleman.
Yes.
The Netherlands is Beste Zangers, the Beste Zangers van Nederland, and that just changed a lot of things, and it kickstarted a solo career I sort of never ambitioned, because I feel very fulfilled with what I've been doing with Nightwish in the last couple of years. And my first question to myself was, is it not enough? You have a band, you have a family, maybe that's plenty, you know. But it's funny how things just start to itch, because creativity wants to flow, and I got more interested in writing myself again, and all the ups and downs when it comes to that, because when it comes to singing, I've been progressing more than songwriting wise. So it's like, am I good enough, and who do I want to write with, and who do I want to team up with? But it's such an extraordinary ride that I'm so happy that I've had the chance to do it. And that self exploring, as you say, it's vital, and it's great. If any time in the world would be good for it, it's now.
But it's very important. It's like a self-discovery journey, and more feedback you get from what you do, everything. It's like it's a learning process. The whole life is learning process through the music.
True.
We can ourselves to be free. That's what I'm doing with my music. I've been doing that. It's been amazing, the freedom to just do whatever the hell I want to do.
What you want, But if you can do that, you can do that with everything that you have. It's not just, if I can say so, just singing a song. I mean, we could probably sing whatever we want, but that doesn't make it our own music or our own song, something that we can really support. And that journey is also interesting to see what is that I really like to sing. And in my case, it turned out that I like to sing a lot of different kinds of stuff. And I got better at it throughout the years for some reason. There's an age thing, there's an experience thing. And I've always enjoyed doing different kinds of stuff, but it's definitely the self-exploring. And what I thought of also when you said, like, you know, it's a constant journey that we all go through. I totally agree. And I also think that age there is important, because you expect different things of your life when you're 20 than what you do when you're 30. And I'm going to jump the 40 thing next February.
Okay, girl.
Whoa.
Be ready for it, because nothing will be the same.
Don't say that.
No. I mean, no.
No.
Hey. But I feel it. I feel it, you know, every morning when I wake up, I feel it. Oh God, I'm old. No, come on.
Oh, stop saying that.
Oh, come on.
I'm sure that the vast majority of the people looking here think, man, if you could jump 40 and look like you, where can I sign?
It's unbelievable. The age is very important. I mean, how you see yourself when you're 20, how you see yourself when you're 30, when you see yourself when you're 40. And then I feel I'm super young. I feel I'm super.
Well, you look like that too.
I feel like a super girl. I mean, I'm a girl still. Oh, can I be?
Can I be a girl? God damn it, yeah.
And, I feel super strong. Of course, I'm working out a lot more than before and all that, because the body requests more, but it's also giving signs. You understand yourself better.
True. Yeah.
You understand your life better, and you understand why things happen in the past, or this happened with your family, or how and why. And you start to question about these things. only with the age. These things start to happen. And with the voice, it's absolutely like that. I think when I passed the critical 40, oh, I think my voice just made like boom, like click, and I do not have those doubts anymore in a way that I used to have always. I kind of like, oh, just let it go.
Yeah.
Let it flow, and the voice functions and is there because, you know, I can definitely, I know you, and I definitely can relate to you with the voice and technique and with all this. It's never ending story, as you say.
No, it is.
The more you work, better you
Sorry.
find the freedom through it, and it's absolutely amazing. I'm
It
so
is.
happy to hear
Yeah.
that being able
And
to your
I
own.
can relate to what you're saying about that. It somehow is still growing. It's still maturing,
Yes.
and in a way easier to just tap in a certain standard that is just there. I hope it's not some kind of luxury that I assume is there, and then one day I just realized that I've been getting too easy with myself. But I really feel that the voice is just the only thing I'm a little bit afraid of is that now I haven't been singing, shows, which is still the ultimate, thing to do. I sing every day, but not an hour and a half straight. I work
Yeah.
on new songs, or I work on my YouTube songs, but I don't sing shows and run
Yeah,
around on stage doing it.
yeah, but you work on your technique and you work on that. It's the work that you do. It's the
Yeah.
you prepare for yourself, your body. It's so automatic. Then when you go to have, because that's what you do. You have fun in the shows.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah,
gonna
sure.
all this work you're doing now. It's going to be there to support you in that moment. So
Yeah.
don't.
No, I assume so. And I will, well, then it's more work in working out and training. I don't really work out regularly like what I used to do. I usually work out a lot on tour, but I have horses.
Yeah,
And
you have.
so I ride almost every day, at least
Wow.
5 days a week. And I have two big ones now. And so they eat a lot. And then there's also the other part when it comes back out. And I have to say, just taking care of all of that, that's sufficient. That will do. Yeah, and it's
Yeah.
super much fun because it's outside. I love being with animals, and I can go up in the morning, here in the dark, and think, I just, please. But then my daughter starts to, mama, 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 mama. She wants to have her breakfast, and she always wants to have a dress on. She's in a dress phase. I don't know why, because I'm not the one stimulating that at all. And not my husband either, obviously. But okay, then we need to pick a dress.
Wow.
And then at some point I go out and I start feeding the horses, and I take out one and start riding. And then when I come back, I'm like, so what are we going to do now? And it just kickstarts my day. I'm out in that little bit of dark daylight that we have, and it's fantastic, and it keeps me sane and in shape.
No, you need that. You need that. You need to get out. That's what I am doing every morning. I go. I used to run. I love to go. I have like a hate or love to hate relationship with running. Actually, it's like,
Yeah, I
oh,
recognize that.
God, oh my God, this is so boring. Oh my God, I cannot do this. But then again, it's like suddenly feels this. Oh my, I can do everything. I can go as long as I can, as long as I. But then I think it's this that I said to you in the beginning, this psychological hit that hit me in the lockdown, in the beginning of the lockdown, that it kind of hit my body at the same time. The stress can kill you, huh? It can really, definitely. So I felt it in my feet. And so I'm having this kind of chronic inflammation going on with my feet,
Lovely. Yeah.
Been very painful, and I haven't been able to go out for running, but now I'm way better. I'm going out every morning to walk, whether to the mountains or to the seaside, like kilometers. It's been amazing. It's the thing that morning you wake up, you need to be out, you need to,
Yeah.
and you said that you need the light. Absolutely, it's
Yeah.
important.
Very. Yeah.
Also, you gather your feelings, your emotions, and your thoughts in that moment, and you go back with the
Yeah.
full energy.
Absolutely. And just the endorphins working, the vitamin D you're taking up. I mean, all those things that aren't even psychological, just purely your body reacting to it, how it works for your bowels, how it works for just everything. Yeah, it's great. I was just wondering, I mean, living there, do you still go to sauna sometimes?
Yeah,
Or
I have. Yeah, yeah.
nice.
Really proper Finnish sauna. I
Oh,
don't take. I don't have that, but I have a proper Finnish sauna, and yes, absolutely. Now when the temperature is already going down, so
yeah,
yeah,
that is
so
nice.
we all go. We go.
Yeah.
My daughter too, and it's like it's really we can pamper ourselves with.
Yeah, isn't it? Yeah, if there's one Finnish tradition that I brought with me since I only lived there for 1 year, but um, when my husband and I immigrated from Finland to Sweden,
Yes.
yeah, of course he's Swedish, so he went back home and I went with him there, and we moved into our first house, and well, there was no sauna.
Yeah.
And I could really miss it. I mean, our little house that we had in Finland was 50 and a half square meters, tiny, tiny, tiny. But a third of that was filled by the bathroom with a massive sauna in it, because that's how important it is.
It is
And
very important. Everything has a sauna. Everything has a
yeah,
sauna.
yeah, yeah.
Yeah. People living in a studio apartment, they have a sauna.
They have a sauna. Yeah, that's it. So we built one, and when we moved to where we live now, we have this super cute little cottage with a grill in it and a sauna area, and it's right
Hey,
near a little stream that goes through our like garden, so we
is
can even
that
jump
the
in
place,
water.
is that the place we have seen you singing and singing your cover songs you have recorded? Is that the
No,
place where, is that your home or studio or something?
no, it's our studio. I'm actually not sure how it looks like. It doesn't look like great at the moment, but I'm sitting in that studio now. We can
It's
just
so, I've seen the panel walls and it's super cute, the place
yeah,
you your
yeah.
videos. Oh,
Yeah, I'm sitting in our studio now, and it's like
oh
all
wow.
these panels behind it, and a little bit of stuff that we've been doing.
Little bit of the 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 life on the wall. Yeah.
But yeah, exactly. It's just that Sabaton gets so many more of those golden records and stuff. Then, so we always battle a little bit about the amount of space that we're supposed to take up, and I'm really losing. So. Yeah, but it's funny to
Well,
see. The Wall of Fame. The Wall of Fame. Even some of my first band after Forever is hanging there, and he played in Evergrey, Swedish progressive bands, and still, yeah, it's wonderful. It's a great space, a workspace. A little bit dark, so we're thinking of getting a huge window in here because when you're here, you're really inside. There's a small window there, but it's underneath a carport, and I have my hay stash there now. So but it's a wonderful double life that I'm leading, because when I'm going out in the morning in my riding boots and my riding outfit, it's impossible at this time of year to not get covered in mud after 5 minutes. It's just
yeah.
impossible. Yeah.
Okay.
We went to my little studio here, and both Hannes and I work here. It's yeah, we've been investing a little bit more time and energy into our YouTube channel, which has been super fun to do, and I've had lots of really nice, yeah, reactions. People can even become a member, so those things kind of kept us, still somewhat out there, not on stage, but well, just like this lovely chat now, we're still somewhat out there, but I look forward to the day that you and I can drink a glass of wine again and talk in private. And well, not only private but in person.
Exactly. It's been too long. It's been too long. When was the last time we saw? We were supposed to see each other last year in the Raskasta Joulua concert. But
Yes. Yeah.
terrible condition. I was on tour myself in Finland, and right during those couple of days,
Yeah.
I canceled one concert. I was in a terrible condition.
Oh.
Absolutely. So it was a disaster. So I missed that show in Helsinki where you were also.
Yeah. Well, you were missed, absolutely. It was a lovely, lovely show and a lovely little gathering also afterwards. Yeah. Yeah, well, our bodies are still already doing quite something. It's just we are no machines, so sometimes we just,
Not, yeah.
yeah.
I just checked now that I saw the Raskasta Joulua concert tour has been cancelled or,
Yes.
well, for the
Okay.
next. So it's kind of sad also
Yeah,
that,
very. Oh, I didn't know that.
yeah.
Uh, I didn't feel like it would be smart for me to join because even just the risk of going from Sweden to Finland would.
You see, this is absolutely crazy. It's
Mm.
crazy.
Yeah.
The testing everywhere. I'm traveling together with my family to Germany tomorrow.
Okay.
Need to all take these tests
Yeah.
and how this goes and wish
Yeah.
that everything's fine.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
extra adrenaline in the air when you think of you plan everything and then boom, you
Yeah.
know.
Yeah. That's it. So it's yeah. Yeah. I'm afraid to plan anything until the actual virus, the vaccine is proven to work and somewhat distributed because the world's quite of a big place also. So
Yeah.
until then, it's YouTube for me and horseback riding and
Care of yourself and
yeah, sitting in our sauna and playing with
yeah,
my daughter.
yeah, but that sounds fantastic and preparing.
Right. We're even taking a small little holiday next week. So we'll be going up to a ski place in Sweden. Well, me not raised in a country with snow or mountains.
Yeah.
Skiing was not really known to me, but I learned to snowboard
Oh,
and had a
nice.
few lessons actually in Finland. My first lesson was with -25, so you can imagine how rock hard the snow was. Oh,
Oh, poor you.
oh, yeah. And try to learn to snowboard when you're past 35 is just not easy. Plus, I am very tall. I recently released a little video where people were, when I got the question and I answered it with something that maybe wasn't quite right. It was really funny how many people actually Googled it. I'm a bit of a giant. So
Yeah. You and
yeah,
me together,
all
I was
it,
having a when we performed together, I was having a, I don't know, 10 centimeter heels on. You
yeah,
probably had two. I don't know. Did you? I don't
could be actually.
know.
Well,
Oh, Lord.
what you said about feet and inflammations, I got the same in my feet from wearing heels, and at some point my body sort of decided that my times on heels is over, and it's gonna be flat shoes for me from now on. But I was like 2 meters with them. Yeah.
My inflammation is now only there after, almost 30 years of jumping and running with the high heels.
Same for me. Yeah.
Some people telling me that, I was telling to people, okay, I could run a marathon with these high heels, but that's absolutely not any longer. I mean,
Mm-mm.
when one day came with a huge pain, you don't do that anymore. But where to find good looking shoes that are good looking enough for the shows? I mean, I am on that now. What a female problem I'm facing now.
I
Artistic
recognize it. Yeah.
good looking shoes for the shows that are
Yeah.
not hard.
The not heels. Yeah, and still look
No.
somewhat. Yeah, and don't look like your grandmother just walked out of her nursing home. Yeah, it's the combination of really really pretty and practical is yet to be invented. Maybe somebody with a lot of time, since now Corona and all that, can come up with something, or maybe people that are hearing us nag about this can. Hey, I'm a shoe designer, or hey, I know about this website. Please
Right.
let us know because we are desperate.
We are desperate. Absolutely. Absolutely. Absolutely desperate. No, but it's like my mother used to say, that you need to suffer to be beautiful. And
Yeah.
that I just hear her voice in my head telling me over and over, yeah, you need to suffer to be beautiful. But come on, I mean, come on. It's like,
Yeah, but with an inflammation in your foot,
yeah,
I've done it too, and it's excruciating, and even Dr. Theater cannot cure that. You
yeah.
still feel it when you are in the heat of the moment, because it's excruciating.
No, you know, we perform. We have such an adrenaline in our body running that no,
Exactly.
I'm sure you've been there, that you have had such a pain and, you know, you are suffering and you're like, you're just burning to get out of the stage, but you continue until the very end because you can with the
Yes, with that adrenaline. Yeah,
so big power, and also the energy that we get from our audience is absolutely amazing.
yeah,
They let us live longer. It is
yeah.
like
True. Yeah.
faster. And so but then when the moment comes, you hit the backstage and you're like,
Oh, yeah,
this.
yeah. That's yeah. Then the reality kicks in. Your body is just like, really, really.
Terrible,
Yeah.
terrible.
Yeah, that's not easy, but
Oh,
it's also great that we can go through and then pain, yes, and be pretty and all of that, but we go on next day too. And if you've worn yourself out too much, then the day after is going to be even harder until you reach a point you can continue. So it needs to all be, yeah, somewhat in balance, because yeah, and maybe that's an age thing too. You're talking the inexperience, like, yeah, I can boost through, but if I don't have to, God, it's so much easier, because it's taking its toll longer and harder, and it's probably not going to get easier. I mean, people looking at us now, nagging with our 40 or almost 40 kind of problems, think, yeah, girl, wait until you're 50 or 60, and hell, I still want to be running around when I'm 60 or 70. So listening to your body, and that's to you, Tarja, and to everybody, is vital. We cannot ignore everything always, because
no,
it's
no,
there for a reason. And yeah.
no. Meditation is very good. Have you tried?
I tried a lot of different things, and I'm such a restless soul that you cannot put me on a pillow and breathe and think that I'm going to clear my mind, because I cannot. But I learned
But
now that for me, spoken meditation works, and then I
yeah,
need to walk. I can
yeah,
I can keep focused when my body's doing something, and especially after a while, when your body kind of goes into this mode, is like you described with running. It goes
yes,
into an automatic mode, and and endorphins start to work, and you're everything, and then I'm open for the actual message and the relaxation that comes with it, depending on what the purpose of the meditation is, and that
yeah,
works.
yeah,
But you can do a silent meditation on a pillow.
yeah. I can, but in my mind, it's making me tricks. It's making me tricks all the time. But it's like thank you, Corey. Ding.
Yeah, yeah,
Thank you. Ding. Go away. It's like that. But also for me, just to go and listen to nature in silence, to
yeah,
just quiet and just listen to nature. I don't need anything else. I just, but I need those couple of minutes a day.
yeah,
That's
yeah, yeah,
it's
yeah.
it's
Yeah, I
important.
have the same silence and nature on a daily basis. That is something that I also really want to bring on the next world tour. That if
Yeah,
we go back into every massive city in the world, I'm going to have to try and find some peace and quiet sometimes, that is not inside a
yeah,
dressing room or inside a hotel room.
yeah,
You can never, that sounds spoiled, but you can make the most fancy rooms and be in the fanciest of hotels, but just the quietness of a forest, that's what makes me really okay, unwind. Great with soft towels, but I need to breathe sometimes outside in silence, in an unpolluted air,
yeah,
without other people.
yeah,
uh, yeah, just without the constant input of sounds and smells and everything. And that is really something I'm looking forward to explore on the next tour.
yeah.
Can I have a day off in the middle of nowhere, please? And put
Yeah,
me in an Airbnb in the hills somewhere or so.
we artists, we give until the point where we don't have those reserves anymore. And that is something that takes a long time to learn, that when you can think about it like a package of cookies.
Mm-hmm.
Eat all the cookie package, but you leave a couple of cookies for yourself after the concert, waiting for you at the back. Have those two, and you like, so you have those reserved energy for yourself afterwards, and you don't burn it all out. It's super important, but you learn that only by
eating all the cookies before. Yeah, I like the metaphor.
By living.
Yeah. Not even a crumble left.
There's no other way. Absolutely. But that's how it is, and I really hope that you can find that peace, because it's a beautiful when you can find the energy in yourself.
Definitely, I agree, and vital also to keep it up, because now we've both been doing this for 20 plus years. Yes. So the excitement of all the first times, we don't have that anymore. So it comes from different kinds of things. Yes. And no less the appreciation, probably even more. But it needs first time Paris is like, oh my God, I'm in Paris, I need to visit everything.
Yeah, of course, yes, of course, yeah.
And the second time maybe two, and the third perhaps, but the fourth nah, and the 10th absolutely not. And the thing that you really seek for to recharge those batteries that you're going to be using full on the day after again, they have to be recharged, and everybody's charging batteries differently. That's also so interesting to see. Like, I didn't quite realize that I might be, like I say, I put me in the middle of nowhere for a day. I'm probably going to have a better energy after that. But it could be that somebody else really would be only bored and would not get any energy, would love to be in the middle of Paris and see everything and eat the food and be in the city and suck up the energy of a big city. For some people that works recharging. So it's a personal thing, and it's definitely a journey to figure it out what it is for you that works.
I know, and we are missing our families. You're missing your daughter. I'm missing mine. And it's you want to be in touch, and sometimes the connections are really bad, and you're sad, or the time difference, you're on the other side of the world, and your daughter goes to school or to sleep, and I missed it, and on those days I feel so bad if I cannot connect with her. I mean, I feel really bad. But obviously she was born as a touring child, so she was with me the first 4 years of her life, and so she knows absolutely where mommy is.
So that's great. The same here. It's just that the last year we have not been touring, and the year before that either, because we were working on a new album. It's about time she jumps back into a bus with me.
You've been a long time there, but and then there's another challenge that you're gonna be facing with her when she goes to school and all that.
Yeah.
That's future. That's future.
Absolutely. Yeah, we'll cross that bridge when we get there. I'm looking forward to bring her again, and I have not been forced to miss her for more than 3 weeks on a row thus far. So I've been very fortunate with, because that was the absolute max for me. You start to feel physically bad. Just missing someone is an emotion that I cannot relate it to anything else. It's, you're not sad, you're not grieving, you didn't lose anything, but missing, it's the weirdest of emotions, and you cannot fill it up with anything else.
You're a mother, you cannot feel that, you cannot compare that reality with anything else in life.
No, nothing else. No, and it's remarkable.
You're in the sense, your child is teaching you so many things, and you learn from yourself, like through the motherhood, a lot of stuff, and it's like scary sometimes. Really, I feel like this? I've never felt like this. Oh my God, how much love there is.
Yeah, true. Overload.
Yeah, beautiful.
Yeah, it's overwhelming and almost scary at times, but
exactly.
I'm enjoying it too, for sure, and that's something to look forward to be able to share what we've been doing with our children, and
Ah.
Yeah, my daughter now has a song. She had two favorite songs,
Oh
and
yeah.
one of them I did as a cover on my YouTube channel. Um, and the other one is Boom 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 from Venga Boys, because somebody introduced it to her, and
Uh-huh.
she's like, "Mommy, this is the best song ever." My dear child, there is so much more you need to learn about the world. And who am I to say no, it's not? And of course, she doesn't get the lyrics.
Oh yeah.
Boom, boom, boom. I want you in my room, and she's singing it in her way. Uh, it's really disturbing and really cute and really horrible at the same time. What am I gonna do? This is not good music. Then I play her something else. She's like, I still like Boom Boom better.
Yeah, well, yeah, my daughter's choices for music, they have been interesting as well. You know, she's learning to play piano. Well, she's playing piano, but she wanted to perform the first times in a piano concert. What is this? Despacito. The Despacito? The
Yeah,
one, the worm, the worm of the worm of the worms.
yeah.
The, I was listening Despacito at my home with the piano every day for, I don't know, 5 months.
You
No.
see why we do miss touring, and then we miss our children, but we're not gonna miss Boom Boom and Despacito.
but but mine is saying, Naomi is saying that, you know, mommy, it's been amazing to have you at home. It's been amazing to have you at
Oh,
home. I know how much you miss your concert. So she's,
oh, wow, she's old enough to get that and be
yes,
empathic to your,
yes,
uh, yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Oh, I can imagine that. Yeah, my daughter's a bit too young for empathy on those levels, but she can be very. She recognizes emotions, so
Yeah, of course.
she's super sensitive for my moods or for how I feel. She recognizes when I have something. Ha, I'll tell you a funny story. I bought something for my, because I have a writing paddock now at home, super luxurious, and I bought something to take care of that with, so that it doesn't get stuck the soil. And I got a new thing, great, and it's made of metal, and I was rolling out that metal queen as I am,
Yeah.
and my thumb got stuck, but really badly stuck. I, like me on myself somewhere out there in the fields trying to work that thing, and really everything I did only made it get more stuck, and it started to really hurt, and everything I did only it got more and more stuck. So I was forced to call. Thankfully I could reach my phone and call Hannes, and he came out, but Freya was at home with us, so she was there too. And there I was sitting on on my knees with my thumb stuck in that metal thing, slightly panicking because it started to hurt so bad, and you're by yourself, and oh man. And I tried to control myself, but I was not great at that. And super sensitive as my daughter, she was just freaking out,
Yeah.
really, just. And there was nothing with her, but she saw me, and I was in trouble. She could fathom that much, and I had pain. And yeah, that was really, all I wanted to do was comfort her.
Yes, 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 yes. But they feel it. They feel it. It's
Oh,
absolutely,
so much, yeah. And a
it's
little
amazing.
bit too young to really understand. And yeah,
But yeah, they've seen, like your daughter, she has seen a lot of world, and so
yeah,
people, things will become very interesting. I will, I have to
yeah.
tell that if you're, if you're
I'm,
a child, because seen so much, it's just they embrace this world like no one else. A child so young has traveled the whole world.
yeah.
um, they really, absolutely, they understand so much beyond we could understand that,
Oh,
or I
yeah,
myself understand at that age. I mean, seriously, I was in my forest, my magical forest, playing alone every day in my forest, and that was my childhood. I mean,
yeah,
music was there to save me from all my bad thoughts, and still today it is, you know. But my daughter, as yours, they've seen so much, and
yeah.
so just wait and see how amazing experiences you can share with her. I mean, and how her mind works. I mean, it's absolutely amazing. Joyride to be a parent, and you are
Great to
giving
hear.
that absolutely amazing. Um, you are giving her such a blessing that because you are taking her with you, um, that it's something that you cannot compare with anything else. I mean, mine is going in a school, and her teachers are saying to me, or they've been telling to me that it's been amazing that you have taken her because she's so open-minded and she
Yeah.
accepts this, and you know that is she's really like that, as yours will
Cool.
be.
Yeah. Oh, that's wonderful to hear. I'm hoping so because yeah, you're also not giving her any choice in the beginning. You know, it's that's what we're gonna do. That I was afraid that I would not be able to provide her with enough stability. Um, but
No,
it's interesting to
it,
see how you can create rhythm and organize everything for them so they stay within their comfort zone and their basic needs wherever
yeah,
you go. And it might take a little bit more from us as parents, but it's definitely manageable. And yeah, even at her young age, she's very, very open
yeah,
yeah, new people, new situations. She
yeah,
likes to travel. She when she sees buses now, she's like, when are we going again?
yeah. I,
Airplanes, it's not a problem. And even the language, just be able to provide her with more than one language is a yeah, it's just a gift. I mean, I struggled so much to learn. Well, I'm still relatively easy in learning languages, but it's still quite a struggle to learn a whole new language. And for her, it's just something she gets for free in a way, and that's fantastic.
hey, our disc is pretty full already, huh? Our
Yeah. Well, I read somewhere that we learn as humans 80% of everything we're going to learn in life in the first 3 years of our life only.
yeah, you see.
So Freya now, she's 3.5. She already did the 80%. It's insane if you think about it. But then again, when we're born, we don't even know our hands are our own, and we have coordination and we can use
Yeah.
it. And so we come from, you know, pretty basic to very refined. And yeah, that's quite a journey to see as a parent of your own child. That's for sure.
Exactly. Hey, Flor, I'm checking the time that
Yeah,
I think
I felt the
probably
same. Like, oh wow.
save this conversation and beautiful chat that I have been able to have with you. I thank you so much for
You
being there.
too.
It was super lovely to see you again. It's been too long, and
Agree.
I I wish you just the best for your future challenges, and stay safe and healthy. And yeah, thank you for doing this so much.
Well, thank you so much for having me, and it was indeed very, very lovely to catch up. Looking forward to do it once again with this
Yes,
whole bunch that were with us today. Thank you so much for that, for joining, and I hope you enjoyed as well.
yes,
I wish you, Tarja, all the best, you and your family. Have a fantastic Yuletide when it comes, and good luck with your online shows.
thank you.
I hope I'll be able to join them, and well,
Thank you. Merry
in the
Christmas.
next year. Yay! Merry Christmas. Take care.
You too.
Bye bye.
Take care.
You too.